Dubai. From the outside, it looks like a showcase of the modern world. Bright lights, luxury hotels, sports cars, skyscrapers reaching the sky. Everything looks flawless, but beneath this perfect image lies a hidden side, one that few talk about, almost invisible. The secret face of Dubai. In this city, about 90% of the population is made up of foreigners, and the vast majority of these foreigners are workers from South Asia, India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh. They are the ones building the skyscrapers, cleaning the hotels, waiting tables at the restaurants. The people who build the foundation of this luxurious lifestyle, yet never get close to enjoying it themselves. So, how do these people live in Dubai? Many of them work 12 to 14 hours a day under the scorching heat. On top of that, the pay is low, and the working conditions are harsh. Some don't receive their wages for months. In some cases, their passports are confiscated. So, when people talk about modern-day slavery, it's not an exaggeration. There's even a name for this system in official reports: the kafala system, a system that ties the worker to the employer in a nearly dependent relationship. Without the employer's permission, you can't change jobs, you can't leave the country. Just behind the back entrances of luxury hotels, just a few streets away from where Ferraris are parked, the real Dubai exists. Tiny rooms where 8 to 10 people live together. Limited time off, restricted rights. Yet these people endure all these difficulties for the future they dream of, and to send money back home to their families. Here's the irony. In Dubai, wealth is a lifestyle. But that lifestyle comes at a cost, paid by others. For skyscrapers to rise, someone's dreams have to fall. And it's not just workers. Some influencers, models, even entrepreneurs can get lost in the gears of this system. People who come chasing a glamorous life, but end up jobless, homeless, or scammed. Dubai may look like a dream from the outside, but for some living inside, that dream quietly turns into a nightmare. In this city, everything sparkles, but sometimes there are shadows beneath the shine. The invisible face behind the luxury and splendor is a truth we can't ignore if we really want to understand Dubai. There was nothing in the desert. How did Dubai become so rich? Dubai. Just 60 years ago, Dubai was a desert town barely visible on the map. No skyscrapers, no 7-star hotels, no gold-plated sports cars. Just heat, sandstorms, and a few fishing villages. But today, Dubai is one of the richest and most extravagant cities in the world. So how did this incredible transformation happen? Where did Dubai find all this wealth? You might immediately think of oil. Yes, oil was discovered in Dubai in 1966. It was a major turning point for the city. Infrastructure was built, roads were laid, airports were constructed. But here's what many people don't know. Dubai is not actually rich in oil. It didn't have the reserves of its neighbor, Abu Dhabi. In fact, today, only about 5% of Dubai's economy comes from oil. Yes, you heard that right, just 5%. That's right, friends. Dubai didn't get rich from oil. It created wealth through strategy and vision. They designed the city like a giant brand. Breaking records for the biggest, the most luxurious, and the craziest became an obsession. There's nothing ordinary in this city. The tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, the largest shopping mall, Dubai Mall, artificial palm-shaped islands built on the sea. All of these were created simply to grab attention. Because Dubai understood something important. In today's world, visibility is more valuable than wealth. But the secret isn't just about showing off. Dubai is also a tax haven. There's no income tax here. That means the money you earn is entirely yours. Foreigners are allowed to buy property. bureaucracy is minimal. Naturally, billionaires, celebrities, and investors started flocking to Dubai. The city became a magnet for those who want to live in luxury. However, behind this enormous wealth lies an invisible truth. About 90% of Dubai's population is made up of foreigners, and most of them are migrant workers from countries like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. They're the ones building the skyscrapers, working in hotels, paving the roads. They keep the city running, but often live under harsh conditions. This unseen labor beneath the luxury and glitz is Dubai's quietest truth. So Dubai's story of wealth isn't just about the golden surface. Behind it lies strategic thinking, a wild vision, and the labor of millions. A place that transformed from a desert town into one of the world's most eye-catching cities might just be one of the most extraordinary success stories of the modern age. Before we move on to the next part, if you've watched the video this far, thank you, my friends. If you'd like to support us even a little, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. And if your budget allows, you can support us through the Join button, so we can make even more videos like this. Thank you in advance. Looking up at the sky in Dubai isn't just a casual act, because up there, structures that challenge the limits of human imagination are rising. Seeing a skyscraper doesn't surprise anyone here. What's surprising is where and how those skyscrapers are built. In Dubai, architecture is not just engineering, it's also a performance. Let's start with Burj Khalifa. It stands at 828 meters tall, nearly 3 times the height of the Eiffel Tower. It's said that if you go to the top, you can even see the curvature of the earth. It's also said that Muslims fasting during Ramadan must break their fast 2 minutes later at the top, because the sun sets later up there. This is where science, engineering, and madness meet. But being tall isn't enough. There's no room for ordinary projects in Dubai. Want to build a giant palm-shaped island on the sea? Let's do it. Yes, Palm Jumeirah is truly an engineering miracle. This artificial island, visible even from space, was built entirely from sand and rock. It's home to multi-million-dollar villas, ultra-luxury hotels, and beaches. Fill in the sea, build an island, and then create a city on top of it. Is that normal? Number. But in Dubai, normal is boring. And that wasn't enough. Dubai is the only desert city in the world where you can ski indoors. Yes, while it's 45 degrees Celsius outside, it's snowing inside the mall. Real snow. There's a ski slope, sledding area, and even penguins. Why? Because they can. Because here, imagination, not logic, is the only limit. The world's first rotating skyscraper, in Dubai, underwater buildings that turn into hotels. On the way, everything is designed to be bigger, flashier, crazier. But this craziness isn't just for tourism. Dubai is designed like a stage, so people come, take photos, post videos, and make millions say, wow. Because Dubai's main export is no longer oil, it's spectacle. And that spectacle has turned into a global economy. Dubai, shiny streets, ultra-luxurious apartments, endless shopping, a safe city. From the outside, it looks like a paradise designed for living. But living in Dubai isn't as easy and free as it appears. Because here, the rules are clear, and often surprisingly strict. First of all, Dubai is part of the United Arab Emirates, an Islamic country, and you can definitely feel that in daily life. For example, alcohol? Only sold in licensed places. If you try to buy it from a store and take it home without the proper permit, you could get in serious trouble. And being drunk in public? That's a reason for arrest. What about clothing? If you think, I'm on vacation, I'm free, think again. Wearing revealing clothes in malls or public places is not welcome. Another sensitive issue: social media. Taking someone's photo without permission and sharing it online? A crime? A serious one. You could be fined, deported, even jailed. Same goes for offensive comments, insults. Even the internet has to be used carefully in Dubai. Walking hand in hand with your partner? That's allowed. But too much public affection? Kissing in public? Not at all. In fact, until recently, even living with someone you weren't married to was illegal. The rules have relaxed a bit, but you still need to be cautious. And of course, the most important one: drugs. Zero tolerance. No matter the amount, the penalties are severe. Even prescription meds can cause problems. So, double-check what's in your bag before coming to Dubai. All of these rules make Dubai an ultra-safe and highly controlled city. Crime rates are extremely low. The streets are spotless. People are generally respectful and careful. But the price of this paradise-like order may be a trade-off in personal freedom. So yes, living in Dubai is truly a balancing act. On one side, limitless luxury. On the other, a life surrounded by limits. On one side, skyscrapers. On the other, unseen restrictions. Heaven or a prison? The answer depends on who's looking. And that's it, friends. If you've watched the video this far, thank you. We're lucky to have curious, open-minded friends like you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, the algorithm will give us a little wink. And if you leave a comment, we'll discover more together. If you'd like to support us, you can also click the Join button to help us keep making videos like this. Take care and see you in the next one.